Health Chat. I'm Anita. I'm the benefits accountant for Grand Blanc Community Schools, and I'm joined by Nicole Miller from SETSAG and Amy Minkley from Trustmark. And I'll go ahead and let Nicole and Amy take over.
Thank you.
Okay. I do have a meeting being recorded at this time. We'll go through our presentation, which is some general information. As soon as the presentation is over, we'll open it up for questions. That way, if there's any personal information, it won't be on the recording, so the recording can be shared with the rest of the district. Anita, did you want to get names of attendees, or are you good?
Sure. If those who are joining us, if you could reach out and either type your name or just say quick hello and what your position is here at the district.
Yeah, this is Martin Ram on your school board. I tried to check with Clarence and our school board president if it was a proper or not for me to be here. I was just curious what we're telling our teachers, and I'm not able to change my name, so I apologize.
Thanks for joining us.
Anita, you got one in the chat. Do you see that?
Yeah, Kevin. It looks like Kevin.
Yep.
Falls chair. Kevin, thanks for joining us today. Is that everyone you can see, Nicole?
The only other name I see is Linda McDougall.
Hi, Linda. If you're joining us, thanks for joining us today, and we'll go ahead and get started.
All right, at this time, I will, yep, now she's in your chat too. I'm gonna go ahead and share the PowerPoint. Do you see that, Amy?
Yes. Yep.
All right. Well, welcome to the August Health Chat. Amy and I will be just discussing a few things this month. The first thing we're going to discuss is, see if I can get this to move. Knowing where to go for care. You know, situations arise when you need to seek medical attention. We're not saying don't get medical attention. We're just saying please be aware of the options that you have to seek care. Always, 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 if there's an emergency situation, please go call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room if it is a true life or death emergency. Some alternative types of care that you can go to save yourself and the plan money are Teledoc, your doctor's office, urgent care, and the emergency room. The first one that I'm going to just touch base on a little bit, because Amy's going to talk about this more at the end, is Teledac. Teledac is available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It is a phone or online video chat call with board certified doctors. You know, the cost for you is between $0 to $45. It just depends on the plan and whether you've met your deductible or not. Some reasons you would want to use Teledac, you know, like it's late Sunday night and somebody's got a bad headache or a sore throat, pink eye, you know, you don't want to take the kid into the urgent care or whatever. So you could contact them and be seen, you know, just through the video, or you can talk to them on the phone. They can prescribe some medications for you if needed, that sort of thing. So Teledoc is available for you and is a good alternative to the emergency room because the cost is a lot less. Another place you could seek care, of course, is your doctor's office. You do need to schedule an appointment with them, but they can help coordinate your care. So, you know, they probably have more of your medical history if it's something that you can get in for. Of course, your doctor's office could be an actual visit face-to-face, or it could be phone or a video chat. Reasons to contact your doctor's office, of course, are your yearly exams, your health screenings, immunizations, cold or flu problems, sinus problems, sore throat. The cost for this is a little bit more than the Teledoc. The average cost could be between $20 and $140. Again, these prices are, you know, estimates, but as you can see, it's a little bit more pricey than the Teledoc, but you could see them for different reasons. Of course, there's always the urgent care. When you can't get into your doctor's office and maybe it's a little bit more than what a Teledoc could do, like a sprain, you know, it's really hard to show through this video screen, you know, oh, look, my wrist is sprained or something, I did this. Of course, if you have something that requires stitching, you would want to go to an urgent care. Ear infections, animal or insect bites. Again, urgent cares are usually open. Some of them close at like 8 o'clock on a Saturday or a Sunday. So they aren't available 24/7, but they are out there. The average cost could be between $25 and $180 for an urgent care visit, but that is an option, again, as an alternative to the emergency room. And of course, there is the emergency room. If you are experiencing a life-threatening symptom, we definitely encourage you to call 911 or head to the nearest emergency room. Reasons you would go to the hospital: broken bones, head injuries, you know, accidents, difficult breathing, chest pain, sudden dizziness. Your average cost could be anywhere between $50, because I believe that is the copay on your traditional plan, to like $1,900. Again, it would just depend on what is done there as to what the cost would be. Obviously, x-rays, you know, CT scans like that is definitely going to add to the cost. So that's just a quick overview. We wanted to make sure that you're aware of places that you can go besides just the emergency room for some of these services, because sometimes people have something happen and they're like, well, I don't know where to go. I'm just going to go to the emergency room as a default. And again, the emergency room, as you can see, does cost more. So we're just trying to give you guys some alternatives that help plan for cost for you guys. And then Amy, if you'd like to take the Teledoc.
Yeah, thank you. So we also wanted to focus a little bit in regards to the Teledoc. As Nicole mentioned earlier, you know, the Teledoc is available 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And this is one of the great benefits of Teledoc, is the availability to you and your covered members at any time and anywhere that you're at. You know, sometimes something pops up when you're on vacation. Someone ends up sick, you don't know where to go, you don't want, it's not an emergency, you don't want to go to the local emergency room, and you just need to call someone, but your provider's not readily available. You can reach out to Teledoc for those acute care items, such as a sinus infection, ear infection, a common cold. So again, just really wanted to highlight the benefit that Teledoc provides you, as well as your dependents that are covered. Again, just want to remind you, from a Teledoc perspective, you are speaking to board certified doctors and pediatricians. Again, they are nationwide, anytime, anywhere. One of the things with Teledoc is that they do require you to set up an account and complete the medical history. And there's multiple ways that you can connect with Teledoc. You can connect via telephone. You can call, request to set up the account and complete your medical history with somebody over the phone. You can download the Teledoc app, and we provided the information within the presentation. And I believe the district also has some additional Teledoc flyers that they've disseminated in the past as well, and are readily available. Or you can also visit the Teledoc website via your computer. So these are all ways that you can connect with Teledoc, set up your account, and complete your medical history. You can also add your covered dependent under your account. So ages 17 and under would be added as a covered dependent under your account. And then any dependent over the age of 18 would actually set up their own account. So they can go in as a covered dependent, set up the account, and complete their medical history as well as Teledoc. The other important piece that we also want to stress in regards to Teledoc, that it is HIPAA compliant and confidential. So any member or dependent utilizing the service, it's just like going to your doctor or going to the urgent care or going to the emergency room. That information is not shared with anybody. Now, another great benefit with Teledoc is, with your consent, if you want Teledoc to share your visit with your primary care physician, they will share that visit with your PCP. So a benefit to that is say it's over the weekend, you need to use Teledoc, you call Teledoc, you receive a prescription for your sinus infection, and you want that shared with your PCP, they will share that information with your PCP and say you want to follow up with your PCP a week later or 2 weeks later. Maybe you're not feeling any better. They will have that information available because they received it from Teledoc with your consent. So they'll have that history from it. So that's one great thing about Teledoc and doing a coordination of care with your PCP. Another great thing, as Nicole had mentioned earlier, is you can use Teledoc via the phone. You can have a phone consult. You can do a video consult. In this day and age, with everything that's going on with the pandemic, video is becoming very, very popular. So you can do a video chat with a physician, and or you can do a mobile app visit. So again, very easily accessible and multiple ways that you can utilize Teledoc. The doctors do recommend treatment, and they also prescribe medications when medically necessary. And the prescriptions are actually sent to the pharmacy of your choice. So it's not like, you know, they're going to give you a prescription and they're sending you across town. They're actually going to send it to the pharmacy of your choice that they have on record for you as part of your medical history. And they'll even confirm that with you when you're going through that consult with them. So again, that's what they're there for. They're there for the acute treatment. They're there to help with the sinus infections, the common colds, you know, insect bites, you know, they can help with rashes, you know, all the acute care, something that you would see your primary care physician on. So we just really wanted to kind of stress, you know, this great benefit to the members, so that way you know that this is another benefit that's available to you and your covered dependent.
That will wrap up kind of what we had to go over today. Of course, if you guys ever have any additional questions or other ideas you would like to see in future health chats, my name has been circulated around. There's my email address and my phone number that you could always contact me to give me any information or if you have any questions.
Thank you for the presentation. It's great information about Teledoc and choices to go for our healthcare.
Does anybody have any questions?